All right. Yeah. I think we'll. Almost forgot to turn my laptop volume off. I think we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the YouTube, and welcome to the Twitch, and welcome to the gay side of the internet. Welcome to Trailmakers Frozen Tracks. Because I finally got the expansion recently, because I was like, you know what? I can.
We have received a distress signal from the hazardous ice moon Hoff.
Hoff.
Our reports show it is the source of the Botnak operations in the sector. The local population, known as Waddles, have so far been resisting the occupation, but it's a losing battle.
Whatever. Everybody has a shitty audio mix on the.
Resistance and destroy the towers that power the Botnak operations. Your final target will be the Botnak mainframe, a sentient AI referring to himself as Overlord. We don't have time to ship new supplies to Hoth, so you'll have to make do with whatever resources are available. We have sent a pod that will take you there. Good luck, Trailmaker.
Heck yeah. Yes, hold on. I need to check for a second if it's. I think it is. I hope that was the intro was audible there, but I'm not 100% sure because it didn't seem very loud on the thingus, and then I actually have my sound turned down as well. So hold on, I skipped the first line with that. Something like success, Trailmaker. Landfall successful. Your pod should be safe inside this cavern. Welcome to Hoff. Caution is advised. You're on a frozen and hazardous planet, deep within Botnak territory. And you are low on supplies. But a Trailmaker makes do. Open up your builder and see what you can cobble together. Alright. Because this is like a Trailmakers campaign that I haven't played yet. I've played, I think, all the other campaigns, unless there's one out that I don't know about. I played like a little bit of this when I got it, just to check if it was good for stream. And I mean, it seems like a pretty good game for stream. So I figured. Hold on. Where is it? It's fine. I figured it seemed like a pretty good game for stream, so I thought, why not? You know. So I'm gonna play this now on stream, and you'll have to deal with it, but in a fun way, because it's a fun game. And, I don't know, it might be slightly noticeable already, but this campaign is based on snowy stuffs. So maybe this will be where I finally learn to use skis. Because I've oh wait, I don't actually have any of those yet. It seems to be similar to Expedition. No, not Expedition. I mean, what's it called? The one with the frogs. And actually, hold on, I can make them Schlumpus. I can do it like that. That gives me a bit of a bigger base. It seems to be similar-ish to the one with the frogs, which you know, among other things, means that you need to get your own resources, and you need to unlock a lot of the blocks. But I'm not 100% sure yet how it's going to go, and I might learn how to use skis, but I might also just use the tank tracks instead, because tank tracks are incredibly awesome in Trailmakers. They've added them recently, and I believe they have like absolute grip or something. They have really good grip anyway, and the steering on them is well done as well. Well, we'll get to that if I get any tank tracks in this. Anyway, nicely done. Your first objective is to locate the source of that distress signal. Start by finding a way out of this cavern. Which I was already planning to do. This vehicle won't do very well against Hoff's deep snow. You'll need skis or tank tracks. Confound it! The way forward is blocked by that node of iron ore. Your bolt miner would make quick work of that, but you don't have enough power quartz to equip it. Hold on. We're picking up a strange energy reading nearby. There, that strange beacon. Curious. It almost looks like a power core. Try approaching it. It does look, in fact, suspiciously similar to a power core. Great Scott! It was a power core. Fascinating.
Power conflict detected. Rerouting energy grid to normalize. Who is touching my stuff?
What in the... Stay alert, Trailmaker. There might be more of this overlord than we first expected. For now, use that power cord to attach a pulse miner to your vehicle and blast through that iron ore. Very good idea. So good, in fact, that I was thinking exactly the same. Forgot for a second what my brilliant idea was again. I was like, hold on, what am I supposed to do again? But then I remembered. But then you remembered. That was one of the most obscure references even I have ever made. There seems to be some ignition berries nearby. Great if you need additional engines. The source of the distress call is not far now. Find it. Don't mind if I do. But I'm first gonna get all these ignition berries. Getting all of the iron. Gonna play this. Alright, nice. Because I believe that snow is decently doable in many cases if you go straight through it. But it can be... I think you sink into it. I'll probably see what happens later. Is that a task, buddy?
Hello there, stranger. I'm the designated task buddy for this botnet game, and now all friends gone. I sent for help. Please return this unit to Sanctuary.
Must be a nearby camp. Do as it says, Trailmaker. We need to get to the bottom of this. I am having fun voicing the robots. Oh wait, push it. Hold on. I was like, oh, get to the nearby camp. He may have said that explicitly, but I'm the greatest listener. I would never not listen. Doesn't sound like something I would do. Hold on. Actually I can make more parts. I can probably do like... Oh, wait, hold on. Craft, right? And then use this as a as a plate. Look at that! Hold on. Really? I thought you used to be able to move them with mouse keys. Or the mouse... I mean WSD. I don't know, is it mouse keys? But maybe they've changed that. Oh, I have made an error. I will, in fact, respawn. I hope the music isn't too loud, but as I said before, most content creators have them games very quiet. I might already have it louder than most people would, because I think the game is also interesting. It's not going incredibly easily, but I'm sure the next time that I need to move something around, I'm gonna have... I'll at least have like more iron ore, I'm sure. Unless the whole tutorial is just pushing things, but I think I finished the tutorial and I don't think it was all pushing things. I think I'll probably be able to get more iron to make, at least more iron to make a better like bowl. I may need to turn down the music just a little bit. It's very good music, but it's also loud, so I'm not always sure that I am audible. And this is my place, so this is I'm the most important right now. I must be heard. All right, we got brother. Oh, it's not gonna be broken anymore. The broken was the fun to do. It's like that was like just weird and unhinged. By Newton, what happened there? I'm gonna guess that the little boy got back a battery or something, managed to recharge from the thing. But at least he seems to be happier, and that's a pretty good prospect, ain't it? Hold on. I need to talk to bro.
This was Sanctuary, last hideout for my friends, the Waddles. Waddles have been fighting the botnacks, but now are all taken. With this unit sent for help, you are now very tired. Well, take this nap. Please help my friends.
A noble sacrifice. It will not be in vain. Very noble nap. Search in the nearby area. There must be some survivors. Alright. Mission completed. Answering the call. Tundra lowlands. Like the concert lowlands? Oh, relatable. Something like hey, Trailmaker, I'm here. I can't. I think that's the cage. Oh, look at that grip. Very smooth. Hello. Sweet sardines. Am I happy to see you, stranger? Dang buttonacks locked me up in this cage, trying to break me. But I ain't cracking. You hear that old rush bucket? Listen, you need to get me out of here. To unlock the cage, you need to get a butt key and place it in that buttlock here. They got one in our camp over there, but there's a bunch of mining drones guarding it. You need a gun, and quickly. I got a stash hidden. I got a stash hidden away in the mountain over there. Go get my stash. Grab yourself a gun, blast those bots of Kingdom Come, and get me the shell out of here. Gulliver fellow, that one, but yes, acquiring an arsenal would be a capital idea. Alright. I think most ideas are technically from the cap. Maybe biological anatomological differences. Who knows? Yes, I was going the right direction. I don't know, something about me and markers on HUDs just doesn't always work. But there's the little quest icon in the top. Is there... Oh, it might be like a little lag. my desktop isn't as top notch as it once was. Not because it is less necessarily, but because top has become more top. You know? Words. Oh my, a shotgun recipe. Time to craft yourself a weapon. You'll need tungsten for that. Luckily this mountain's got plenty. So I'm guessing I'll need to get around here. Good thing both of my ears are already round. Okay, I can't shoot through the plate in the front, which is convenient because then I don't need to make another vehicle right now. Another power core. Hooking magnets. There you go. Just some more iron, because iron is always nice. Iron is always very polite to me. Okay, so I guess I need a gun. I'll put this vehicle in here, and then I think I'll just copy this to here, to the other slot, so that I can put a gun on this one. Shotgun. Oh, I don't have enough tungsten yet. There's more of that. Alright, alright, alright. I guess some more berries as well. Because those are usually, in the other one, those are usually what I would run out of. Because I like having more engines in my car, because it make it go fast. I'm not making much progress there. I may indeed need the tracks. Because those aren't tungsten, right? No, those are some kind of water plants. I don't think they are tungsten. Maybe though, maybe they're just different tungsten thing. No, they're rubber. Huh. And this is ice. I thought this was water, right? But this is ice. Alright, I've got some extra rubber, which I'm probably in a place to make more, I would say legs now, but I mean wheels. It's probably a good idea to put... Oh, not yet, wait, I don't know. Now I can move it with my keyboard, but I'm not sure what the difference is with before. I might just be a little silly. Not to take any rough words in my mouth right now, but I might be just an teensy little bit silly. Oh, there's my tungsten over there. Alright, very nice. Cheerio. And then I can put a gun on this one. Look at that! Boom, boom, boom. It's time for violence. But it's fun violence, because it's in a video game. Remember, kids? Don't fire. Cause happy is happy. When people are happy, then it's all happy. You know? I kind of like that with like the spread front wheels. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep that for now. Somebody. I always get like messages during stream. I'm like, it's hold on, let me get that one. I always get messages during stream, like pings and stuff on Discord, because it has pings and it has Ooh. Can I afford that? Oh, that is expensive. But, you know, Discord has pings, which are like when you really get a number and everything. Those are like more than regular messages, notifications. I'm gonna turn that sound down too a bit. But they're like more than regular messages. And I always get pings when I'm streaming. I probably usually get them, but it's just during streams I always notice, and then I'm like, I mean, it's never been like important stuff that I need to read quickly, but imagine if it is though. You know, imagine if one of my friends is at home and they're like, oh no, someone's breaking in and I need help right now. And I'm like, no, I'm streaming. You know? Oh, it's one of those. Oh, good gravy. I have not yet optimized my vehicle that much for battle, I suppose. I didn't think I was gonna have to go through 3 of them. I thought it was gonna be 1. I was gonna be like, oh man, look at how good I did. But now oh. Now everyone can see how bad I am at fighting. Come on. Ha ha ha. Excellent. Now you need to bring this bot key over to the platform by the cage. Your tractor beam could come in handy here. Capital time to craft one. I have a feeling this guy likes the word capital, and honestly, I do too. Capital is a pretty good word. I'm gonna repair it like that for a second. Because if you repair it while you're like outside of your vehicle yourself, then that means that you don't actually use up any yeah, alright, that means that you don't have to use up any of your repair tokens, but you can't usually do that in battle because you're in the middle of battle. You can't just get out of your vehicle and then get in again. Sometimes you can. It's fun when you can, but usually that's not really gonna work. So I think he said I had the recipe for the magnet already. So I'm gonna copy this to here. I guess I don't need the front plate there anymore. And I'm also gonna give this like a little crawler profile. Cause it's cool, that's why. And then this one is I guess I'll do it like this, and then I'll do gonna be gadgets. Now I've got pulse crystals. Boom. And then I have a magneto that I can use to magnetize. Usually I like to have them on hinges and swivels so that I can kind of move them around a bit. Mainly so that I can lift up like boxes and packages, which tends to make it a bit nicer to steer, because then all my all of the tires can reach the ground, but none of the the package doesn't reach the ground. Okay. Alright. But the package doesn't reach the ground because then it gets annoying, and it yeah, that's the type of stuff that happens now, because I don't know how great. Well, I mean, my back tires are pretty much completely off the ground, so I think it's not surprising that I'm going to have some bad traction. I'm in fact going to have no traction. I don't know. Come on, I'm right there. Don't go doing this to me. Come on. Alright. Okay, that did do it. About dang time. Now let's get out of here before Overlord notices we're missing. I forgot what accent I did for that for a second. Take me back to this. Take me back to the sanctuary, or what remains of it. We've managed to provide you with a recipe for a waddle seat. You just need to craft it. That's pretty awesome, actually, secretly. The government doesn't want you to know this, but that's pretty heckin' lickety split. Bazagundits. Look at that. I do say look at that a lot. I think I commented on that previously. But it's such a fun thing to say. I have autism. I'm allowed to stim. Leave me alone. What? That's fine. Okay, so... Oh, he's right over there. Because I built. I guess that makes sense. Where is the... Oh, there. Again, I'm not the greatest with like marks and targets on my HUD. I don't know why I said HUD, but I did. That was my creative decision. Alright. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. There we go. Beautiful. Thanks for getting me out of there. My frostbite was getting frostbite. Name's Pliv. I'm a waddle. Native to... I have no clue what it sounded like again. Native to Hoff. I'm also the last remaining member of our rebellion against the Butnak. My people have all been captured. Or worse. You're a Trailmaker, huh? Maybe our luck is turning. Botnaks here are led by Overlord, some kind of crazy super AI. Controls all their operations in this sector of the galaxy. It's a cruel tyrant, highly intelligent, cold calculating machine that rules with an iron fist. And you and me, we're gonna take it down. First off, take the recipe for these road tracks, and this recipe for the tank steering mechanism. Go and craft them and come back when you're ready. I don't know what accent it is anymore. It started off as a like a Cockney sort of accent is what my words were trying to word out, but it I don't know, it got weird. It's very possible that it's going to sound completely different next episode. I'll try and keep it a bit consistent, but to be fair, you can see who's talking, unless you're blind, I suppose. But then you probably wouldn't be watching a stream. But I don't know. Maybe there's a way to make it work. I mean, I suppose. Whatever. I'm not the primary speaker on whether or not blind people watch live streams. But so elegant. Oh, look at the young Trailmaker rushing over the ice to get the rubber. I don't actually remember what's his name sounds like. Not Rowan Atkinson. Why is the only name that my brain can produce Rowan Atkinson? Hold Those don't actually make much sense there. Have I been accidentally placing extra blocks or something? Or have those just been there the whole time and I didn't refactor my design? Oh. Attenborough, that's what I mean. David Attenborough. Just and I'll be very happy to put those tank tracks on this car, because that is going to be very much nice. I hope I've got enough for both of them actually. Oh, I don't. Well, I suppose I'll be putting some wheels back on my car then, so that I can do this properly. Is there any more rubber that I can get right now? Because part of it is like this stuff where it's just too big, for which you need a better cannon, which I don't have and can't craft, etc. Yeah, this ice is horrendous with wheels. So I'm very glad that I'm getting the tank tracks right now, because I would go just out of my mind. Ooh, alright, there's more rubber over there. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't know if we're allowed to make that joke on Twitch. Well, it's just cured tree sap, people. I don't know what kind of a joke you could make about that. That would be outside of TOS. That'd be so silly. Alright. Got him. Do I have enough for a second? No. Oh boy. Because those all seem to be big. I'll just... No, that... Yeah, no, then they're all too big. Oh, that's cool looking. I do like that there's like more Botnak story, but it's like, you know, it's also a bit different. There's a different planet. I like that they're making a few different campaigns, and I do kind of like the... I don't know, it's not... I wouldn't call it survival aspect to it, but it is a... You know, they do make a thing where you have to gather your own resources and you have to unlock different blocks. I like that. And it would be really cool if they, like, vary with that a bit more as well. Or, like, you know, to just vary with it a bit. Like, where, for example, they could make a thing where whenever blocks break, you lose the resource. Or maybe a setting for that, where if blocks break, that you can turn it to one mode where it is as it is now, and another mode where whenever your blocks break, you... Oh, I can probably get scrap pieces from here. Alright. Another mode where whenever a block breaks, you need to craft a new one, like it disappears from your inventory. Alright, I think that's enough scrap. So I just need the... Oh, what do I say? Oh, tiny cannon. Alright. So I just need the rubber now. I would prefer not to get in any fisticuffs with these guys. I know that I could probably handle them if I really need to, but I'm not currently looking for a fight. Come on, we're getting out of here. So don't know, I guess I need to find more thick ice. Got me ass, cause I'm thick as hell. I'm gonna be so incredibly happy with those tracks. I wonder if they, because as I said, I thought they might give like absolute traction, but I wasn't sure. And by absolute traction, I mean that they just have 100% traction. All of the engine power is the only thing, as long as you're like on the ground. Of course, if you're leaving the ground, then no. But like whenever you're, hold on, is that a smaller part that's connected to the bigger part, like standing right next to it? All right. I can get a bit more there. I think I needed like 20 more, so I need, hold on, let me check. Okay, I need exactly 15 more now, so I need 3 or 4 of those rubber things. I don't know, they're not really plants. I think they're just, well, I think they're somehow like rubber drops on icicles, something like that. Actually, hold on, let's get that chest as well. Chest to create whatever the thing. Alright. Don't worry, I'll get there sooner or later. One of these years. Technically, even if I know that it's definitely later, sooner or later still applies. See, the rules of logic say that, technically speaking, I'm correct. Oh, really? Oh. Alright, I'll keep that chest for later. Whenever my spirits are no longer crushed. Has the purple grown back? Maybe now that I unalived, I can. There's more. Maybe. Oh, is there? Did they just accidentally not put in enough of them, or something? That you have to wait until more spawn, or you have to do stuff so that more spawn before you can actually get the tank tracks, and then you just have to kind of ice skate over the ice the whole time until you can actually get them. Oh, hold on, no, I think there's some small ones over there. Don't go in the water, please. Alright. Okay, so that one, oh no, that's also breakable. 8 and 6 rubber, so I just need one more, I think. I don't think I got any more after before when I needed 15. And now, you know, the 14 that I got. I was trying to make a rhyme there, like a, because I realized that I did make one rhyme and I was like, actually, you know, kind of got a flow going there, but then I didn't manage to do it. There we go. Beautiful. Very normal. Very sane looking. Yeah, that seems like it might just be absolute traction. Just regardless of what you do, it just doesn't lose traction. I think. Don't blame me if I'm wrong. But definitely celebrate me if I'm right, though. I would like all of the sweets and none of the trouble. Actually, no, this one does need the those things. Those aren't a thing that I... No, those are just for flavor. Alright. That's very nice. Pliv was the big bird, right? I'm probably gonna turn this one into a tank trekkie as well. I'll... Actually, I can just copy this one to there and replace the grabber with the gun. I'll be fine for now without armor, I'm hoping. Actually, I do also want to get more tungsten because I did get that blueprint for an armored seat, and I do really want that armored seat because that's just going to be absolutely amazing to have. So it's probably nicer to have the tank tracks a bit like, or the tank track's a bit higher and the rest of my vehicle a bit lower, because that means that my vehicle's a bit more stable. And it also looks less silly. Okay. Just get some more iron for good measure. I think I probably already got that one, right? It doesn't... It seems like it has already been obtained. Yeah, no, I remember now. I remember that I did already get it. So I don't need to get it again. But, I believe there was, like, up here, there was some stuff. Remember mango. Snowdrift Sea. I don't think this is a sea, but close enough. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can just climb this manually. Yeah, look at that. That's much easier than what I was trying to do before. Now, I'm trying to make an armored seat. Alright, so I need 12 more tungsten. That's 3. That's 3. No. That's 4, so I need 2. Angus. I feel like the turning with tank tracks is a bit off, but I mean 4. I feel like they already did a pretty good job with the tank steering, especially because, I don't know, I might have said this before on stream, but I really appreciate that they made it so that the tank tracks and the wheels kind of work the same way, but then you have like a tank steering mechanism that can change that out. I appreciate that they did it that way. That feels very nice. Let me use one hand to have a little drink of my water. Of my bottle of water. Still didn't get any more bottles to drink from, so the saga of bottle continues. Yeah, I was supposed to get the tank tracks and stuff, so I'm not forgetting to bring anything with me right now. That would have been mildly annoying, I think. Alright. Talk to Captain Pleve. Alright, what you got for me then? Exit vehicle. How do you like 'em? Nothing like a pair of raw tracks when you got knacks to scrap. Make sure to give that tank steering mechanism whirl as well. Makes tank steering a piece of fish cake. Anyway, we've been fighting a bottlenecks for a long time. Picked up a thing or two. Lost my E key. It just ran off. The key to beating Overlord lies in destroying its over towers. Bottlenecks have built several over towers all across Hoth. Each one heavily guarded, well protected. Over towers generate the energy needed to power Overlord by draining our atmosphere. If we don't stop them soon, damage will be too severe for Hoth to ever recover. Destroy the over towers and Overlord will be weakened enough to strike. There's an old outpost out by the blustering bluffs, close to one of the other towers. Go there. I'll be here trying to repair this task buddy. Good luck. I don't. You know, you always feel like you kind of understand an accent until you actually try to recreate it. And then you're like, I don't actually know any of the things. All of the cases are cases that I do not appear to grasp. Like bluster. I'm gonna get that one because I realize I can just go walkies up there. It's especially nice now that I have the tank tracks that I don't have to just slip and slide all over the ice. Because so far I've had like the small cannon, the smart cannon. There's going to be the Schmingus cannon. I mean, probably, like, to be fair, it's probably, but hold on, I've got the little flying thing. Ooh, spiked wheel. I mean, it's probably not all that useful, but it's still nice. Because it's probably more useful to have the tank tracks on pretty much every vehicle, and or maybe the hold on, actually I'm just gonna copy this one to 3 and to 4. But it's probably nicer to use the tank tracks and maybe sometimes the skis on every vehicle. But spiked wheels are still nicer on this terrain and everything than the normal regular off-road wheels. This is a nice soundtrack as well, just nice and calming. I mean, the whole soundtrack of Trailmakers, I think, is just absolutely amazing work. But this is, you know, another part of that amazing work. They have continued to do amazing work. Alright, just in case they're about to... No, they seem to be far enough away outside of aggro, but... Oh, hold on. They may be moving in my direction now. No? Alright, I think I'm fine. Alright. Alright, thank you, gentlemen. Blustering bluffs. Oh, do I need to be... I'm guessing I need to be up here. Not down somewhere. Is that an outpost? I'll go and get that cube real quick. Or chest or crate. That's the word. That's the word that they use, I believe. Submachine gun, actually. Even, in fact. Imagine being able to shoot submarines from a gun. I don't know how practical that would be, really, because unless it shoots like submarines that also have people out of the gun, then it would be pretty convenient because that, you know. But anyway.
Come in, Trailmaker. Looks like you've located the outpost. These were set up during the early days of the rebellion. You can use them to recover your repair tokens. Shield should protect you against botnacks. There are more outposts out here. You just have to find them. There should be some more of my old hidden stashes around. They contain recipes you can use to craft new blocks. Be on the lookout for them when traversing off. When you're ready, attack the Avatar. Overlord has some of my people captured beneath the Avatar. Once you free them, they'll help you destroy it.
Alright. Blam pampas. Ooh, aiming servo is actually really nice. I do have enough to make it. That's pretty hunky-dory. Baglungish. Look at that. Now I can shoot multiple things in quick succession. And some machine gun as well. Very, very nice. I don't know if I ought to be trying to fight this boss yet. But maybe triple. I can make 2 of those. That's just because this looks a bit nicer to me. If I put the 4s there, then it looks like they connect better. Actually, yeah, that looks a bit better because then they don't, you know, because they actually, Alright, maybe I didn't need the 4s, but it's fine. I've got the 4s now. I could have had the 3s. It's all good. Hold on, do I have enough for an extra shotgun? Oh, I do need to get more stuff for that. I guess if I can't get this, I'm guessing I can't get this. If I can't get it though, I'll probably go and look for the tungsten and stuff for another shotgun. But for now, I'm just gonna see what this body is hewn out of. Is it rocks or is it old dirty socks? I got him. It's like an arena. Do I need to hit up there? That would be difficult.
Send those guards to the scrapyard.
Oh, wow. All of them. dear me. I wasn't expecting quite this numerous of a defense. Oh boy. I do appear to be in quite the gherkin at this point in time. Hold on. Let me just... Alright, don't... that's mean of you. That's... I find that to be intolerant of you. Excuse my impudence in remarking that. Hold on, actually, I'm going to make more mainly cosmetic changes. Cause I want that there. Oh, cause the... Alright, then I'm gonna put that like that. And I'm gonna put that like there. Look at there. Now it's slightly more flat and my OCD goes like, yay! Well, also like pattern-seeking behavior. The internet has changed my brain to believe things which are untrue. And I, by myself, did not stand the like the I don't know words. I was mumbling some more over to myself. But then I realised that myself aren't real. My like myselves. Whatever, close enough. Okay, I do need to connect them first. I was like, if I can just not use that vehicle for now, and then, you know, change it up when I do need it, then I'll be fine. But I didn't. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get a second pew pew then, for which I just need a bit of iron and a bit of tungsten, which is Swedish for the eye and for the tongue. The tungst, actually. I don't think Swedish people would find that to be funny, but who knows, maybe. Maybe they're like, oh, I've never thought about that feature of my own language. And I'll be like, I said a smart. Nice. But I reckon they'd be like, why did you just say that? What's the... Like, it sounded like you were saying a joke, but if it was a joke, that... English, Jablets, Freggle Beggle. I've been watching Northern Lion recently. I don't know, just because I realized that he had like a 26 videos on Jackbox in 2025 alone. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch all of that because I like Jackbox. I don't know, no friends that want to play with me though, but they're fun games. So what I was saying is, because I've realized before that Canadians say like bag instead of bag or bag. But apparently also bagel. I don't think it was bagel. Like in British English you would say bag. In American English you would say bag. In Canadian English you say bag. And that's funky. Okay, I do have enough for that. Oh, I didn't need that much tungsten at all. Wow. But apparently in Canadian you say bagel instead of bagel. At least that's what it seemed like. Models, you know, he might have been pulling the legs, but it seemed like that was, you know, like just how he says it, and I realized that, you know, that is in the same corner as the bag. So I was like, that might actually be true. I think I did say it as if I was sure that it was true. What I meant to say, what I should have said, is that it seems like that might be the case. Alright. That's the same thing that he said before. You're repeating yourself, Captain Pliv. Alright. Now I've got extra power of fire. Look at that. I'm like the fire magician. The fire wizard. The non-specific one. Time to handle this. Send those guards to the scrapyard. Oh, they're still damaged. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, go on. Oh, and it didn't actually put the seat on yet. Very intelligent. Oh,
Oh, that's not so nice of you now, is it? Ugh.
I may need to actually repair for that one. Because that was... You know, if I don't have the guns, then what can I really do? Ooh! But I have been rewarded. Yeah, that one's still gonna attack me, so I can't just take a second to swap out the seat again. Because did I do that on the wrong vehicle then? Maybe. I may have done it on the wrong vehicle.
Oh, that's mean of you. Oh,
I still have some control when it does that, but not a lot. Or at least, probably like a fair share of control, but just less than to do it comfortably, you know.
Hey, nice one, Bliv. Nice one. Bliv sent you? I knew he forgot about us. Now you've got to destroy the tower's weak points. Destroying these will break the whole thing.
Very interesting. Blinkers, blinkers. Blinkers, blinkers. I'm guessing that usually I'm going to have to do that under duress. But right now it's just the tutorial state, so I'm gonna take my time with it. And get the little chest. Suspension spring. Alright, that's decent. Oh, both of them. Alright, that's pretty good. But I don't know how much I'm actually gonna use those now if I'm working... Oh. I guess that one-shot it. Huh. I wasn't expecting it to look quite like that, but... Alright.
That's what I'm talking about. Now hurry up before... Oh no, too late.
Registering substantial loss in energy production. Over Tower Alpha has ceased all operation. Dispatching reinforcements for threat estimation. To terminate all organic life. Terminate all organic life with extreme prejudice.
Put me back in the cage. Put me back in the cage. Here they come.
I think I did give two different guys exactly the same voice. That's fine. I'm a little silly sometimes. That's not my fault. It might be slightly my fault, but I think that's a good thing about me. I think that's one of my qualities, to be special. Oh no, I destroyed my steering this time. That's not great. At least I can get a bit away from them. I can no longer get a bit away from them. Bungus, slungus, bunga bunga. Oh, almost.
Come on, get him.
Go get him.
Bugging it.
No, you can't do this to me. I can't believe you've done this. Okay, come on. I've almost got you. No. Oh, just give me a second. That's so mean of you. Immediately resorting to violence again.
Holy fish sticks! You did it! You actually did it!
Improbable outcome. Downloading combat data for analysis. The Trailmaker. Foolish fleshling. Cherish this victory. It will be your last. I will be waiting for you.
Let's get out of here. Please, take us back to Sanctuary.
I'm having a whole host of voices to do right now. And I mean, it's kind of fun. I'm not qualified for it, but it's kind of fun. Let's see. Do I don't have enough iron for the seats, do I? was going to say, there's just going to be just the moment that, that I leave them behind for just a second, because I need to get more seats, more iron for more seats, and then the moment I come back, I realize that there's actually a glitch in the game where every time that you leave the thing, everything respawns and you have to do everything again. Anyway, hold on. Yeah, no, I have got them. Alright, I was just checking as well to make sure that I have the armored seat on my combat vehicle, which I do. Neum, as the Newmers say. I think I need to bring them all the way to there, because that's Sanctuary, and that's Peak Bluff? Lake Bluster. Lake? Oh, this is the lake, and there's... Alright. I understand now how this could be the case. I have gained wisdom and intelligence. Vrooman. I need to refresh my laptop every now and again, because I've got like this stream on the laptop so that I can see that it's still running. But whenever I don't know, I think it's maybe like whenever I don't do anything on my laptop for a while, it's like, it just kind of stops actually loading or something, and then I'm not sure if the stream's still running. It seems like the stream is probably still running, but then I have to actually check extra to make sure. I could probably put a bunch more engines on this. Because this I usually make as many different vehicles as I want to. This one is the Pengling transport car, and there is also the resource gathering car, and there's the combat car, and there's going to be probably like a crate taking with me car type of a thing. And for this one, I might need like some defense, but I can put most of the power cores into just being fast and being nimble, because then I can just drive from one place to another without too much of a hassle. Ooh. Very epic. Yes, I have transported them. Oh damn. Apparently they were magic or something.
Shell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It will take Overlord weeks to get that tower functional again. We have our window. We have to move quickly now. I'll put the word out to wherever rebels are still in hiding. But first, I think I got Task Body up and running again. Why don't you try booting it up?
Hold on. I'm actually going to... I don't have enough for more passenger seats, do I? No. Do I have enough for more motors? I do. I'll put them on the back, actually. Seems like a decent place. And then I'll take this one, because it's my favorite one. Hey there, Dust Buddy.
Hello, stranger. My name is Dust Buddy, and I am the...
That'll do, buddy. That'll do. Why don't you take it easy for a while?
Yes, this unit has had a big day. Thank you for helping my friends. Please take this energy shield. It should help protect you against bad robots. Come back later.
Small energy shield, very nice. I do like shoes.
Good to have a little guy back. Talk to me when you're ready to continue, Trailmaker.
I'm probably first gonna do some other stuffs. Energy shield is nice, so I'm gonna make one of those to put on here. But I don't actually have the power cells for it. I'm gonna see if I can get any more power cores. And I'm gonna get some more iron and rubber. Just gonna gather some resources. Some tungsten maybe as well. Mainly iron and rubber, I think. Because I need the iron and the rubber for the tank tracks. And 4 more engines. I think I have decently many power berries. I guess if I run across any of them, I'll get them too. And else I can always go out again. Alright, there we go. Again, I really wonder if it's just going to be mainly tank tracks this campaign, or if there's going to be a lot more of the what are they called? Skis. Because I do like the idea of skis, but I've never managed to make them quite useful. But I can very well imagine that they might have like reworked the physics behind skis or something. I can see that they might have overhauled it to make it work better. Or I don't know, it's also very possible that I just don't understand it properly and that it's me who is the problem. But it would be cool if I could get some stuff going with skis in this. Because I mean, because it's snowy and everything. Obviously, it would very well fit the theme. Oh, what's that over there? Is that just a... Oh, I think there's enemies here. So I don't want to run into them. Oh, some ignition berries. That's what they're called. I guess that's some more iron. Is always nice. And then I'll do a tour around the water to see if I can get any more rubber from there. I sure hope so. Or should I say I Azura hope so. I am still planning on making a joke, a functional joke for the year 2028, but I don't know, it's not looking up. Okay, getting some nice rubber. The rubber is probably mainly for the transport fee, because what I want to do is I want to have more seeds and I want to have some more tracks, because that's going to be real cool. I'm probably going to put the tracks, link them together with the seeds. Look at that. It's going to be huge, probably. Judging from how big it is at this point, it's going to be even bigger. Yeah. I do, because in Airborne and in the Frogget campaign, you would have quests where you need to transport like 48 of them. I really wonder how many you're going to have to do in this, because if you haven't noticed yet, these seats, I think their footprint is 2 by 2 times as big. I think they're as tall, or maybe a bit taller. So it's I think it's at least. I think these seats are at least 4 times as big in total volume, which means that if I need to get a bunch of them, if I need as many as in the other campaigns, I'm gonna need to do a lot of grinding, and I'm gonna need to do a lot of building, because that would be a lot. All right, there's just a few more of the small ones here. I might have enough. I didn't keep track of how many I didn't have. But it seems like I'm in a pretty good place right now. Oh, I do have more iron. My brain didn't register that I was getting more iron. So that's a pleasant surprise. I'm gonna put them like that, so that I can then put them like that again. Look, that's a thing that I did. I did a thing. Regardless of whether it was a thing that, you know, but there was a thing that I done. Ain't that pretty awesome? And then I think I'm gonna put the engines in the middle here. I can put one of those. Ah, fits perfectly. That's very nice. Very nice. I can put a few more engines on here. I joy. Ooh, do I have enough? Oh, I don't have enough for more on there. I am probably just gonna farm a little more then. Because, you know, I feel like they've made the farming for resources in this pretty good. It doesn't feel... It doesn't feel slow necessarily. It doesn't feel annoying or tedious. Just as long as you kind of have an indication of where stuff is, which I don't know if they actually have that on this map at any point. On the Frogget campaign, they did have it on the map. So I'm curious if that's going to happen at some point during this. I'm not sure how much that gave me. Okay, that's enough for another 2 seats either way. They all have screens. What did they need the screens for? Are they watching Coco Melon while I'm returning them to base? That would be possibly hilarious. I mean, to be fair, they've been through a lot. Maybe I should just be a bit more open-minded about what they like to do to de-stress when the whole world turns into a sort of nightmare. Oh, there's bridges up there. So I reckon at some point I'm gonna have to get up there and go over the bridges. But for now, I can go through here and, you know, underneath the bridges. Oh, that. Oh yeah, no, those have shields or something. Should I dash in there and just only get the power core and just... Are they gonna go away? No, they seem to really be patrolling that thing. They seem to be patrolling that thing like it's my mummy's custard and marmalade. People make marmalade. I don't know. I mean, like, you can make the custard in the sense of use the custard powder to make, you know, but you can't. I don't know if you can really make the custard powder yourself. Either way, I feel like I was gonna do something else as well. Shield. Firstly, I was gonna make a shield, which actually I think I already did that. And secondly, I need to see if I can get a power core from anywhere, which would be convenient if I could get that one actually. You know what? No, but I mean, I don't know. I do want to feel like I do want to play the game as it's intended. You know, I'm not one of those game breakers. I am very nice to the game. I guess I'm just good like that, innit? Let's see what's up there. Actually, I can just explore. I don't know why I'm not exploring. If I need things that I don't have right now, then exploring is probably the best option for it. Actually, that's more gun guys. I'll see. These don't seem to have shields, so I'll see if I can handle them. Angus, have gloopnets, and just the one. That soundtrack popping off. You know, because I am a part of the internet generation, but I definitely feel sometimes like when I use just like internet slang of stuff that I, you know, like just stuff that I do, you know, stuff that appears in the videos that I watch and that appears in conversation sometimes. I feel like whenever I use it, it's suddenly not cool, like how when your parents use memes and stuff, it's not cool. I feel like I have that same effect, even though it's, you know, the stuff that I have grown up with, which is, I do seem like the person to make that sort of a thing be the case, but I don't know why or how that works. I might just be that uncool. Ooh. Right. What did I just get again? It wasn't sulfur, right? Aluminium? I think it was aluminium. This is the thing, same thing. I'll just get it. I'll just see by getting this. Yeah, aluminium. Oh boy. Oh. I'm going to flee. Oh, that's a big jump. I'll try and play the game as intended. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why I went for poo 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 poo. Buddy, you're going down. That's the wrong person going down.
And by wrong person, I mean you. Boom.
Bro attempts to shoot. Come on, you can get me. You can't get me. Highlight. That would be a funny skit. A villain who gets captured, and they go like, "I'll do anything for you. Just leave me alive," and then they get like rescued by a rescue team that they didn't know was gonna be there for him. Just like, you know, just his minions or something set up a rescue team, and he's like, "Oh, I always knew that was gonna happen, and I meant none of the things that I said. Ha!" I don't know. I feel like if you were more funny than I, you could do something funny with that. Oh, hold on. Okay, so the sanctuary's down there. I'm going to see, because I think it's like down here, down a ridge or something. Oh, hey, more enemies. Great. Just what I wanted for my birthday. It's not my birthday, but it could have been. They didn't ask to see if it was my birthday. I don't know, that might be a bit insensitive of them. Anyway, I guess I can already access the bridges. The bridges, such as Jeff. I wonder if my humor becomes worse. Maybe it's just because I'm alone that my humor becomes worse. Maybe I also just think that my humor is less bad than it is. On the bismuth. I believe that's just for customs, like customization things. So that might not be the most important for me to get. But it's still nice to have a few, I guess. Now it's time to gently travel to the bottom. And when I say bottom, you better know I'm talking about the bottom. Because that's what I said. I don't know why I would say anything other than what I mean. That just seems like a roundabout sort of thing to do. Oh, ooh, alright. Half a blocks. Could be alright in this scenario, because there is water in the... Ooh, hey, look! I arrived safely at the sanctuary. Oh, that's so convenient. That I did that so well. So good. Very nice. Very, very good. Alright. Time to do the silly voices again.
Off always was harsh, Mama. Freezing storms, impassable snow, sharp cliffs, and dark depth. But we Waddles found ways to live in harmony with her. Honour her land, and the land honours you, Trailmaker. This overlord will never understand. And that's how we can beat it. On the top of Mount Nordlis lives a wise old woman, Great Nana Tuk Tuk. Find her and she will teach you the ways. First, travel to Old Camp Rockhopper. Should be some hidden stashes there. You can rest up before beginning your climb. Alright. Well, maybe I will.
Just, Dashbud, do you have anything to say?
Be careful out there.
Or is that... Hold on. Oh, is the Dash Buddy the guy that gives you tasks in... I mean, probably. That gives you tasks in the Frog campaign? Now, hold on. I need to block someone real quick. Hold on. There we go. Ban is what I mean. Tundra Lowlands. I'm probably gonna say that name a whole bunch of times because I'm like, oh, it's on the screen. That's a word that I could say. My brain is not as complicated as people make it out to be. I need to fight more of Liz enemies. There's no... I don't get any of the pulse crystals from this, right? Yeah, it's microchips and mechanical parts. Alright. I do like that they kind of... I think they kind of made a thing for everything. Like, in Sandbox you have loads of blocks. And in... You know, in the campaigns, I feel like they found ways to make the different stuff with resources that you get without making it too tedious necessarily, partially by using different types of like resources that you use to make them. Like, for example, the bismuth, I believe, is for customization parts, which means that you don't need bismuth, but you can get it, and there's a decent amount around. But that doesn't... That, you know, you can get... you know, you can get bismuth and customization parts, but that doesn't go at the cost of getting other parts. And I think that's just well done. Anyway, I'm quickly going to the bathroom for a quick break. Strategically placed pee break. And I'm going to get some new water as well because my bottle is empty. So be right back. Alright, I have returned. Ah! I have immediately accidentally cast away my keyboard. Hold on. That was bingoid. I have. That was the perfect moment. Right after the boring part where I was gone to the bathroom. I actually, I don't know. You might have been there for like 2 minutes listening to just silence. But, you know, words. Alright. Just joined as I left. Okay, what was I doing again? Yeah, I was getting resource, I think. Hold on. Because I needed stuff for this, but I have all that already. Oh, I wanted to see if I could get power cores, and I have a power core now, so I'm gonna get. Just wanted to wish me luck with stream. Thank you. Very nice of you. Very sweet of you. Well. Hold on, does that work? Anyway, there you have. Alright, now I've got a shield. I'm guessing you're going again, Ev. In that case, farewell. I shall see you in time. Watching some spifftrol ass, but ass in a good way. Very nice. Have fun. Very real, extremely real. What do I have to do again? Camp rock hopper. All right. Hold on. Oh, okay, probably yeah. Papa Chubby. Oh. Ah. So I was going here already for I do remember seeing one of those big things there. Yeah, the what are they called again? Hold on, I think over towers. It shows it on the map. Very convenient because it doesn't. Evidently does not get stored in my brain. There's barely enough space in there for. Actually, I don't know what I put up there. What do I put up there? There's a few things, surely. Is it? It might just be a solid brick, just a solid rock with nothing in it, which would explain why the name of the towers isn't saved in there, because it can be saved in there, you know. Large, big things of big size. Hold on. Actually, I was also thinking. Well, yeah, no, okay, I can track the resources. They're nice. Oh, there's a bunch of it. Oh boy, my shield isn't reloaded because Because I forgot that when you load a new vehicle, it doesn't immediately pull up the shield. That's not great. Don't shoot me, I'll shoot you. Alright, I have in fact shot them. I've kept my promise. Isn't that sweet of me? And then there's one left. Come on, shield. Oh, I do have a shield, alright. It do be shielded. Young Shielded? Hi, can I get... Or do I need to like move out of its hitbox and in again? There we go. I'm seeing one Pulse Crystal, maybe a few. 9. Oh wow, that's really good. Thank you, dying robots. Very polite of you. I was moving to Camp Rockhopper. I was not paying attention to my own screen for a second. Is it between? No, it's a bit farther. It confuses my sense of direction a slight bit by the fact that the compass in the top of the screen is in total slightly more than 360 degrees. Oh, those are too big, of course. It's in total slightly bigger than 360. It's like 370 degrees because if I look like this, you can see the west on both sides. So it's slightly bigger than 360 degrees. Might be like 300. It might be 400 degrees or something. Well, I would expect it there to be like 180. Anyway, come in, Trailmaker. You are breaking up. I don't have a way to make this static happen. Be not afraid, child. Soon the true trials will begin. But first, climb. See what I did because I did a breathy climb. Oh, that's probably the mother. Must have been the wind. It was, in fact, or at least it said that it was the wind. Or there's some like a voice on the wind. Whatever exactly it said something. I feel like this will be convenient because it has the most engines and everything. It probably has the most speed. And it's also probably the most stable because it's got a decent amount of weight, but that's low weight. Do I use the word decent a lot? I don't know. I felt like I might have used it a lot, but I don't actually. Oh no. Oh no, gang. Do I do or do I don't? Take access? I didn't even know that was stored in my brain somewhere. I don't even know if that's exactly the right thing. But apparently it's the little tune that they have is very good. It sticks in your head and it's a fun tune. I like the tune. And at the same time I don't actually remember the exact thing that the tune was. It might be take access or pay access or something like that. I'm not sure. Like if I have to guess, I'd say take access. That's like a way of paying. That was before my time and I think mainly in a different country. Okay, so I don't have as much power in my engines and stuff. Oh, of course, because they want me to make I was gonna say a raw dog engine. They want me to make a raw docking engine. I mean, I would never. I don't even know what those words mean. Probably nothing. I don't know if those are even words. Probably fake. Anyway, I do have a combination of raw and bulldog engines, so it's you know, I'm still kind of raw dogging it. Regardless of the change of the situation, it remains unchanged. Regardless of my awareness that I'm being, perhaps in your eyes, uncouth in this situation, I will not change. Because, doesn't seem that important to me. I was gonna say I don't care, but that feels a bit mean. You know, I care about other people, I just don't care about their opinions. I mean, what? I don't know, that sounds really mean. I would never say something like that. Maybe just a little bit. One day I'm gonna learn how to be rude to people in actual, as in really funny. But it's gonna be a turning point for my mental health. But also, you know. Now your trials begin. My children are lost. Please bring them home. Oh, I got plenty of seats for that. Don't even worry, air voice, air thing. Trial of the ancestors. Rescue. Return the statues to the circle. Like that. That's I may need to add some artificial weight to my, like, artificial in the sense of I don't need it other than for weight. Some weight that is weight and none other. You know? Actually, I'm gonna ink. Can I? Here. Tractor beam. And then, I forget which direction is which. Hold. Hang on, 30 is good. 30 is perfect. Actually, hold on. What about just steering and then I can just... Actually, I needed to do that. So just whenever I need... No, wait, what I was meant to do was... It was actually going the right way. It's going like that. It doesn't have a hold button. Okay, so maybe... Right. That's not entirely how I was hoping to make this happen, but it'll be fine. Look, perfect. Perfect. I may need to copy this one to here. Honestly, I can... well, I need to remove a few engines, which I'll do from this version specifically because I don't really want to miss any engines on the other one, because that would be mildly inconvenient, and I'm bad at better dealing with mildly inconveniences, man. Or in other words, man, I'm bad at dealing with mild inconveniences. Alright, that bit works. Then gets. Look at that. Can I abduct these now? Oh, I can't take them away. Don't worry, I'm sure the elders are very happy with me when I finally get the thing done. Okay, they don't have to be upright when I put them down. I just do it the easy way, and then, you know, the trial isn't, it isn't like, whoa, that's really hard. It's kind of like, oh, a doofus can do this, yeah. And I will be your doofus for the night. I hope you're going to have an unforgettable luncheon. Thank you for doofusing with Doofusmerch Airlines. I thought for a second it was driving without my permission. Alright. Are there more? No, okay. Who dares disturb the ancestral circle? Nay, scared you? Worry not. Even my old eyes can tell you are no botnak. I am great Nanat Nuktuk, and you seek to defeat Overlord, eh? An honorable quest. One that needs wisdom. Is it wisdom you seek? Wisdom can only be earned, but medium skis they can be given. Here. I like Nanat Tuk. I figured I was gonna like Nanat. One trial you have passed already, your next begins. Oh, they use aluminium. That is very interesting. Well, it's not that interesting, but it could have been. Now, I'm curious what I'm gonna need these for at any point. Am I gonna need to do a fast, like a time trial thing here? Long has it been since I last left my mountain. Need to stretch my old bones. How about a race? Your fancy machine against my arthritis. Rules are simple. Reach Camp Rockhopper before the timer runs out. Take your position when ready. Alright, so maybe there was indeed a time trial. Where's my position? I'm gonna guess that she's gonna be faster than all of this, but I'm gonna try it anyway, just to see how much I need the skis. Hold on, where am I? Oh, okay, I'm going there. Because, I mean, I do have a fair amount of engines and I'm going downhill, but I don't know if I'll actually be able to keep up with skis. Oh, it's an alright way to put the skis in the game. Like, to make it so that people actually use them. Because I do like this idea of skis working and being like a mainstream thing, but they may never actually work as a mainstream vehicle building thing because, you know, they're skis. They have very specific use cases in real life too. So I don't know if you'd ever be able to make them less specific in game. Alright, I didn't do great in that race. I'm gonna guess that really skis do turn out to be the answer. But, because I'm not 100% sure quite yet. I think I'll just replace this one with active changes, sure. I think I'll just, you know, make this one the ski mobile, because the other one also has a bunch of seats and it's almost as fast. It's the other one's fine. So I'm not sure yet what propulsion to use on this. It may be the best to... Oh, those are large skis indeed. I like the idea of styling it. I like the idea of styling it like... Oh, I clicked out of the game. Like this. You can always affect by I didn't. I was meant to click the don't show me again thing, but then it I accidentally did it wrong. Oh, this looks quite well funky. I think is a fair word already. Oh, hold on. Because I'm trying to like mirror the design a bit of a snow scooter, like a snowmobile, but I don't know. I feel like I may not understand all of the essential bits of how a snow scooter is like a snow scooter. I'm gonna guess that I need to do something very different. Like I need to use a tank track or something for a snow scooter because that has good grip, but then if it's only one and it's not divided over like the you know, it might be like that. I'll try it out if that kind of works decently. I'm guessing not, but you never know. Never know until you try. But I do understand. I wish that there would be a really good way to make skis super useful, but yeah, there might just not be a really good way to make them useful because they're kind of, oh wow. I mean, that's speedily, but that's not steerily. Or the flippage one could say. Oh, hold on. Oh right, cause I'm Blungalungus. I think Umblungalungus is what you get when you go down in the coal mines, and you know, I think that's what they call it, Blungalungus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the tank tracks are quite the answer here, but I'm not 100% sure what else to like. I'll try the wheels, but this doesn't seem like the answer either. Or am I supposed to have like mini thrusters or something? I'm not sure. Because these wheels just don't really work. And if the tank tracks also don't really work, then I'm not 100% sure what else I have left to try and work with. Do I need like this? Oh, that was the last of my iron. And then like that. Is this what I need to do? Yeah, I may still be very not good at skis. Oh, hold on. Why are the wheels there? Did I put those there at some point and forget? I'll see if this works, but I'm still not entirely convinced that it will. Actually, hold on. It might be... Nah, I don't... I'll try this. I'll just give it a solid try. But I really don't know about it. Yeah. I'm... Hello, Dutch. I... trying to figure out how to make a snowmobile, and I'm not made for making snowmobiles. But maybe I can make someone who's made for it. Also, I'm trying to get this thing, but... the potato... No, the potato's still there. Look in the left bottom corner. It's just a bit smaller. Because it was of a chat. Yeah, him moved. Dodge. Great Nana Tuck. The Noctuck is being really mean to me. No. I am intimidated. Because I don't know. I'm trying to mirror the design of like a snow scooter, but I don't know how to adapt that to this game. I don't know. I may just need to get some more aluminium so I can get more skis. Where it's like, oh wow, it's a ways away. And, I think there's some aluminium in this general direction, but I may be thinking of the wrong generals. It might be like that little nook there. I think I even mined all of the aluminium there last time, so I don't even know if there's new one. I think stuff regenerates in this game. I'm not 100% sure. It does look really pretty, the sky. They've got northern lights, very nice. I only just thought about that. I'm not usually the first thing I do is usually not look at how pretty the game looks. As much as I appreciate it, of course. I suppose maybe not all of how pretty the game looks. Maybe I do look at like how cool it looks. I don't know. I feel like I take a practical stance, but I have some amount of regard for how it looks as well. Just less prominent than my interest in the game mechanics and the practicals. Oh, what's going on over there in the background? Somebody just exploded. I'm starting to think that I don't entirely remember where I found aluminium before. Oh boy. Oh, it's a whole squadron. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get that big boy dethroned. I remember when I used to think that dethrone was actually death roan, and I was so confused what the roan was, and I thought death was just spelled different because that was cool or something. Yeah. I was even smarter when I was young. Believe it or not. 7 boss crystals, alright. So now I just need to get tons of iron. And then I can make my advanced pulse miner. I wonder what's in that crate. And I wonder if I'll get to it without plummeting to my unalivement. Well, space thruster. If I ever have any spaces that I need to thrust, that need thrusting, I have just the thing for the job. Is there? I mean, there is a crate here, but I don't think there is any aluminum here. Oh. I guess there's also a free parkour here. I'll take that. Because it doesn't say on the map whether there is a specific like materials, resources. So I'm not sure where to get them. Is this where normal, intelligent humans use their brain to remember it? I think some of them have those, right? I'd need to look it up in the encyclopedia. I'm gonna make that look mildly nicer. Mildly less triggering to my neurosis. That sounds like a really bad word, but what I mean by it is just my neurotic tendencies. But it sounds like a psychosis, but then a neurosis. Like a psychosis is of the psyche and a neurosis is of the neurons. What I mean is just that I'm a little neurotic. Oh, this is where I just was looking at it even, I suppose, and I just didn't realize that that was what was going on. Very clever, very brain. Aluminium. Oh, they call it aluminum here. Very silly. What are they, Americans? Right. I need one more ski. Well, like, I need 2 more skis, but I already have the materials for 1 ski. So we need 1 more ski. Oh, there's more aluminium over there. Very nice. I guess I can get that one as well. But, ooh. Oh no, boy is firing at me. That is not very nice of you, boy who was firing at me. Ooh, and there's more of them. But wait, there's more. Dear God. Actually, that's... I don't know, I'm not good at quads. Despite my tendency to stim, I do not stim well. qualitatively ass. Almost got gitted there. Oh, no, it would be got gitted. Close enough. Whatever. I thinked about it, didn't I? Oh, that didn't actually make me an issue. But I'm about to make bro an issue. An issue of a magazine that says in it that bro is really mean. I don't know what I meant by that, but I sure got him with it. Oh, the bomb sleeve flow corrected. That's funny. And then here's one. Oh, and there's a few more. I better just get as much aluminium as I need, so that I don't have to come back too much. Seems like a sort of plan. But yeah, I'm still not 100% on how I'm gonna make this better than if I were using not skis. Oh boy. What iron, right? Because I needed more. Yes. Iron. I needed more of the wedges, and those are made of iron. You know, it would be kind of cool to have, like, I don't know, maybe not like a roguelike, but I don't know, I just really like the idea of there being more different sort of campaign, just that over time they just make a bunch more, and some of those have like a bit different game mechanics. And that, for example, there's one that has sort of a tech, like an upgrade tree more than a tech tree. Or maybe also a tech tree. They could also have a tech tree. But an upgrade tree that allows you to upgrade your fire rate. Or your... I don't know, a few things like your armor. So that you just that you can take more hits. That blocks get more health. Just a few things. Not necessarily engine speed and stuff like that, because that can really mess up your vehicle. But just a few things that are kind of more universally good. That could be interesting. I do like the idea of them just making a bunch of different types of modes for this. Because I have been with the game, like, just I have played it for a long time by this point. I'm not really planning on stopping anytime soon. I really, especially the Frog campaign, really, I really love that. So it's kind of, you know, it's the series is kind of series. It's not even like it's kind of a series. The game, either way, has kind of solidified itself in my heart, and I do really hope that they just have loads more in the future that's gonna be as good. I guess if I you know, like this, I don't even need any engines on here. Oh, hold on. Oh, these are also higher. Wait. Am I silly? Is it doing an odd thing? I'm not 100% sure. Either way. Now I'll get up here and I'll see if my skis work alright. I mean, honestly, that kind of is popping off so far. Look at that. Getting much nicer speeds with this than with the tracks. So they may have done something that kind of improves the skis a bit. And I like that. Now they feel maybe a bit more similar to hovers, but with a more of a direction. I still don't know if they'll be that useful all that often, but it's nice that they have a place now. There is at least one part of the game where skis can be useful. And surely if you get, you know, if you get rockets, jet engines in this, they become even more useful. Or maybe propellers, stuff like that. I may need to do this last part by engine power. Surely I won't get disqualified for switching. Was that... Oh, that was just barely too slow. I am thinking of probably just streamlining this design a little bit. Because it feels like the previous version was a bit, you know... Honestly, I might be able to just take stuff out of here. I really don't feel like I've built all of these blocks myself. Oh, have they added AI to improve my vehicle for me without asking me if I actually want that in a game that I'm supposed to play for my enjoyment? Are they being like big tech right now? That's not a good turn. Oh. I also feel like it might be a good idea to... oh. I feel like it might be a good idea to... Honestly, it might not even be good to use suspensions. But I'll see... I'll try it again like this, and if that doesn't work that well, I may remove the suspensions. Funnily enough, I feel like this might work well with spoilers, which would be quite an interesting sight. But I kind of do want to see that as well. I want to see if the spoilers make it work well. But yeah, maybe the skis, at least for now, maybe they're going to be a bit of a an intermediate sort of thing, where you go, you may use them to do some time trials, some fast stuffs, where they're faster than vehicles, as in motorized vehicles. Actually, I'm not even sure I'm gonna make it now. That's interesting. I may need to use the bigger one. Yeah. Actually, hold on. I may need to... I feel like the spawn here is also... It's almost really nice, but it's just barely not great. Because it spawns you in a way that you don't have enough time anymore to compensate into the right direction. I don't know if this is going to be half stable enough, but I'll try it. Oh, it seems to be speedy though. Yeah, I'm not sure this is very stable. I am really curious how you're supposed to use skis in this. I may be doing it decently, I may be doing an absolutely horrible job. Wouldn't honestly be surprised. Alright, so we've got like a third of the time left. Rolling into town. That might be good enough. Yeah, alright. Not bad. Oh, hold on. Not bad, youngster. I forget what voice I get. I remember. Truly atrocious at this. Not bad. Almost had me there. Not quite, but almost. The mountain blesses you. Take these lynx tracks. You'll need them for your next trial. Varkith blesses you type stuff. Alright. Apparently I'll need these for my next trial. I think I'm gonna get some more rubber first. Because I can only make one tire track. But with my big new resource getting cannon, surely I'll be able to get plenty of resources with my cannon with which I collect resources. Said the resource collector with a big resource collecting cannon. That's me. I am the resource collector in question. That's very nice now. Look at that. Huge amounts of rubber. It would be really cool if there would be some kind of a thing in Trailmakers. Maybe like a mode or something that would be a bit more automation. I don't know, it's definitely not what I would expect out of Trailmakers the first. It doesn't feel like the first game that would implement automation. But it could be really interesting if, you know, for example, there's like resource areas and then you have to somehow program cars or vehicles in general to fly to different places. Stuff like that. I don't know how to even explain it properly, but stuff where you would somehow make factories, and that could be really cool. Or maybe just, even if it's just resource processing, because I mean, to be frankly, for, you know, the devs of this game have already done a lot to make it a really awesome game. It's you know, it's worked its way well into the Hall of Fame for me. But you know, I don't know. I'm dreaming at this point. I've got everything that I could dream of, and now I'm thinking, what else could I dream of? Who knows? Maybe it's possible to make a mod for something like that, but I don't know if I'd be the first one to be able to do that. It depends partially on what programming language they use, partially on how modding generally works, because I still don't really. It depends on a whole lot of things. A whole lot of Rosie, for example. But something over here as well. An outpost of sorts. Either way, it would be really cool if there would be things where you could make sort of factories for processing your resources. I think they've added some more logic things. it's still, I would absolutely say that Trailmakers is not my favorite logic system. It's an incredible game, but I am not entirely partial to the resource system, or resource. I mean, the resource system is good. To the logic system, I think Scrap Mechanic has a good logic system. I really love the type of system that they have in, I believe it's called Plasma, the game from the makers of Polar Bridge, which I believe has been discontinued twice now, because for a while they were like, oh, we're not going to be able to make the game, which is too bad, because, you know, it is a really cool game so far. And then at some point they were like, wow, we're going to be able to make the game again. And then unfortunately they had to be like, actually, hold on. I don't think we are going to be able to make the game. Which sucks, because it you know, as I say, it's a really cool game so far. I wonder if that has modding support, because that could make it, you know, that could make it work. I don't know. I would have to look into that. Oh yeah, I need to talk to Great Nana Nuktuk. And probably accidentally give her a different voice again. Oh, I need to talk to her down there, alright. Behold the snowdrift sea. Smell the air, feel the wind. This is freedom. Blemished by Overlord in its thrice cursed tower. Your final test will be against the dunes themselves, the snow and the wind, and the Botnak that pollute them. The rebels have gotten word of Botnak convoys crossing the dunes, carrying important technology Overlord needs to reinforce the Overtower. You will strike against these convoys. Speed will be everything. You only have a short window between each convoy to reach the next. If you fail to reach them in time, you will fail. Victory today will leave the Overtower open for attack. Take your position when ready. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what this is gonna be in a second, but it sounds like some kind of a combat mission. So I'm gonna use this boy, if I can. I am by your side, child. Let me guide you. Where is the... hold on. Again, I probably don't have enough speed, which is probably where the link tracks come in. I think, didn't there used to be a way that you could see the different resources? Well, not the different resources, didn't there used to be a way that you could see, maybe this will work, but didn't there used to be a way that you could see the different stats of different vehicles? That you could see, for example, not vehicles, sorry, I mean parts. That you could see this type of wheel is twice as fast as another type of wheel. Like it has speed and it has also... Huh. Ah. It looked like it could have been different. I don't think it is, but could have been. So these seem like they're a bit better fit for snowmobile making. So I'm going to try that out. Alright, okay. Ooh. 100, 110, 120. That's not bad at all. I'm starting to think I might like this one. Oh wait, hold on. I will need to respawn. Because that was not a great place to do that like. Also, I'm assuming that the voice over the wind is not a Nuktuk, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be someone else. It could be the ancient spirits or something. Ooh, oh, making much better time on this now. Nice. Was I supposed to use ballast before, maybe? Oh, okay, it's also a combat mission, so I also need to put guns on this baby. So, utility. Actually, that's gonna add extra. I can do that like that. And then, because I don't like it when it looks too high, and plus, I prefer it when my balance is nice. But I do also want to make it work well. I guess I could have taken a shield, but nah, it's fine. I've left the base now. I'll just deal with it, and if I don't deal with it, then I'll just cry alone in a room or something. All right, getting to the checkpoint, and then boom, boom, snuggies. Yeah, this thing is very unstable, very clearly. It seems to be decently fast, at least as fast as they're expecting me to make it, but I also think it's quite unstable compared to what they're expecting, so I'm not 100% sure it's a great vehicle, but it's slightly above mediocre, maybe. Very, very expert driving here. Yeah, I may need to make a version of this that doesn't flip every half a second. I thought for a second it was said, now on to the next one, silly. But it was swiftly. Okay. I'm glad that I did get a repair token there, but it would be nice to get more so that I could have repaired this health that I've lost. I just need to be making quite good time, which is nice. Oh, alright, yeah, I figured I was gonna need to repair. So, oh, this is a bigger fight. Oh no, there's two of the big ones that I'm not sure I can handle that very easily. Okay, catch me if you can. Luckily, there is no time restraint, it seems, on these fights. Other than before I run out of repair tokens. Oh yeah, there's still one of the big ones left. And one of the small ones. Come on, I'm almost got you. I'm just gentleman's rules. Eh? Oh, there's still another mining one left. Or as I like to say it, another minging one, cause they smell bad. Haha, got him. don't know if they smell bad, but I'm assuming they do because I don't like them. Well, I mean, they make the game possible, but they canonically I don't like them. So like, you know. Well done, child. The convoys have been destroyed. The Orbit Tower stands vulnerable. You've passed my trials and earned my blessings. Return to Great Nana Nuktuk. She awaits you at the edge of the dunes. And tell her I said hi. Also, it is a different person. Or like a different creature. Different entity. Entity, more like spill the tea. Brimpid. Brimpidluda. Brimpidula. Boom. Well, I can just repair like this, which is a little faster. Great Nana Nuktuk. Alright, that's the one. I do like that there is now a way to make functioning jet skis. That's nice. I should probably not have aggravated those two, should I? Oh, but I'm almost at the place, so I'm fine. Storm Shelter Cave. Nice. Doc. It's time for one final lesson, but this time you shall be the teacher and overlord this student. Yeah. Bring the storm to that over tower. With the convoys destroyed, it's open for attack. All you have to do is...
Foolish fleshlings. Did I not say that I would be waiting for you? Perhaps your inferior ear tubes could not process the audio information properly. I have reinforced over tower beta with something of my own design. Mega artillery destructo activate. Ha ha ha, suck it. Blood bags.
This is it. Remember your training. Show that mega thingy the way of the waddle. I will, but first, I'm gonna check out what this little box is. Also, are those like beach surfaces? Or are those? Oh no, they're more like. Oh, yeah, like the not serrated with the name. Just wavy patterns of like roof stuff and stuff. All right. There's a little thing up here. All right, that's kind of cool. What's this? Vehicle pod. Ancient blueprint. Simple as a car, but equipped with tank tracks. It can drive on soft snow and crawl on steep rocks. Buy now for just 3. And a builder to learn about ancient blueprints. I'm guessing that they're just blueprints that can help you. But, I have been eliminated, evidently. I'm guessing that it's not going to be all that interesting to learn about these ancient blueprints. Yeah. And I'm going to say no. And delete that. I think it's probably not going to ask me to do that again now. So I talked to Great Nana Nuktuk before I can leave. Time for my file, yeah. Oh, it's like one of those things where you need to sort of trigger the mission. I think trigger the mission by talking to her. Because you're gonna disable a piece of safety equipment or something that they have. Something like that. Alright, I like it in this sort of an angle. Whoa! Look at that. Ooh, maybe it has good suspensions. For, like, you know, just your vehicle doesn't break as easily when it falls in snow because snow is soft. Destructo! Oh. I may in fact be supposed to have a much wider base on this thing, but I don't. And that's my problem. That's not my problem, that's my problem. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm not immediately going to win this fight that I have picked. Would you rather pick a fight or pick your nose? Can you imagine if I had made that game? It would be such a peak game. Game like it. I guess party game, whatever. Because, oh no, I wasn't meaning to do that. I was meaning to give myself a bit of a broader base to work with. That and then that. Because this is hopefully going to make it a little better. I can put an engine on the back of that. Because that won't be raggedy. It'll be perfectly fine. I'm going to guess that because of, you know, collision and stuff, I'm going to guess that I'm still going to be, yeah, I'm still going to be able to use all of that perfectly fine, as if there is not something right in front of it. Actually, hold on, I need to talk to Nana. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Just filling the space between me leaving Lana Nuktuk and getting there with some epic, cool, very cool racing noises. And some drinking noises. And of course some me grunting because I almost get hit many times. There are a lot of missiles. That's just not just me, right? Those are just a lot of missiles. And also a lot of guys right after me. Am I supposed to be doing something much, much faster? Because, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. It might also be a good idea to just make the front base a bit wider as well. I have a feeling that I'm going to need to widen the base. I don't... Is there a way to turn off the tutorial in the settings? That's not the right settings. These settings. Not seeing it. No. Alright. I'll just try and deal with it. It might be a good idea to get like a grenade launcher for this one. So that I could just... Well, I mean, hit and run, I suppose. Don't worry, police. I don't drive in real life. I could never. I also do not have an arsenal of weapons in real life. Only my own tools. Have I made too many holes now for it to be viable to zoom around here properly? Also, have I eliminated enough of my enemies that it is now becoming much more viable to sort of drive around here? I'm gonna need to take some distance. That was apparently not enough distance. I definitely thought that was gonna be enough distance, but no. Don't worry, I'll be out there in a second. Hey, don't be so mean. Bro's being mean to me. I don't think that's nice of him. Can you imagine being mean to? I can tell you're one of those popular robots in school who never got picked on. That's you. Yeah, I know that hurts, right? Because you are mean. Oh, don't do that. That's so mean of you. Okay, alright. I think there was supposed to be something sort of different about this fight, but I'm not 100% sure what exactly should have changed the challenge about it. Because right now it's mainly me swooping out and back in, but that's not all that active. It's not the thing of like, whoa, look at all the action going on, swooping out and swooping back in. I feel like something really cool was supposed to, happen in the new, but I feel like I'm not doing it the right way, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do it the right way. So, it's a bit confusing, really. Alright. We're there. Back in the cave that I just came from. Yeah, I do think they did a decent job with the skis. I don't think it's going to be a main feature of the game in most areas, but you could, right now with the tank tracks and the skis, you could make a decent vehicle. I don't know if I'm supposed to be using the skis still, or if by this point I'm supposed to just be using the Lynx tracks, but it's close enough. It is time for one final... Hold on, no, this is... I just did this. Did it not register properly? It may not have registered properly. Defeat Destructo. Yeah, I feel like that may be a thing because I died in between? I'm not 100% sure. Or at this point, like 70% at all. oh, that's many bombs. That's many bombs, me lads. And a bunch of enemies have spawned now. So... The Trailmakers, I do always get the sense that I'm worse at building yet than I believe to be compared to other people, but it's also possible that that's just that for example, that the devs just make the games a bit harder than they may ought to be. But I do always feel like I am missing out on some heavy tech. this is... yeah, I'm... ow. I didn't mean to say ow, but it kind of sounded like that. I was meant to say ah, and then, you know, like the... just, I'd kind of fade into a word. But then it sounded like ow. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's stuff like that. I feel like I should be better at the game somehow, but I don't know what I should be doing better. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna remove that and put a 4 wide instead. I'm just going to just gonna cube these things in. It'll be fine, sort of. It'll be alright. Look at that. Now that's actually really heavy. That is an issue. See? Oh no. Yeah, it's really destabilizing the vehicle and everything. That's not the solution. Could it be the grenades? I think I'm gonna try out the grenades. If I come anywhere close to getting them, which I don't really. I don't know. I'll try. I'll try one more time. See if I can. Oh, actually, hold on. I still need to talk to Nana Tuk Tuk. Nuk Tuk. I keep saying Tuk Tuk instead of Nuk Tuk. Nuk Nuk. Hold on. Maybe I should put that one engine a bit lower. I don't know how heavy the shield generator is, but that engine is probably adding some annoying weight to an annoying little place. Ah, I immediately tripped. Oh, and I'm immediately being thrown around. Oh, this is, yeah, no, it immediately 1 health gone. That's not a happy thing at all. And I'm being thrown around again. Oh. Ah. And that's a second health lost. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting unlucky with like repair tokens, but it definitely feels like it's more of an issue. Definitely feels like it's a massive skill issue, and I don't know how I feel about that. I like this game. I want to be good at it, but I'm not sure that I am good at it, or I'm getting the impression that I'm not very good at it. Oh no. I was so cool because I found the time to repair and then I
got blasted again. Dagnabbit.
You are going down, you little schnitzel. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be offensive to any schnitzels. Ah. I don't know, I may genuinely just be really bad at the game. Do I need to make the base even wider? Is it getting ridiculous at this point? Maybe, I don't know. I also don't want to go and have to get a bunch of extra resources just to complete this mission. Now it's trying to dance, but not in a good way. But I don't know, I guess I do already have a bunch of engines. I'll see if this works. I guess it's still decently fast. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be about 90, but it feels definitely much less fast. It was 120 before, I think. Oh, I got just absolutely hit right in the goose hits. Yeah, again, direct hit. Oh, yeah, and the moment you're standing still, it's just... It's barely possible anymore. Just immediately... I'm huffing so much copium right now, but the alternative is accepting that I am not good at the game that I want to be good at, and that's even more difficult. Well, but like, oh, come on. Again, I have 0 lives left. It's such a barrage, and I just don't really know what to do against it. I'm gonna try out my other combat vehicle. I don't think it's gonna work that well, because they probably had a pretty good reason for making me make that fast vehicle, but who knows, maybe it somehow is gonna be exactly what I need, because I think this is just a bit more stable, but it's less fast again. Oh, I think after this fight I'm probably gonna end it there, because the game is kicking my bum. Come on, I can do it. Look, he's missing. What a schminkums. And I'm not hitting anything yet, but I'm approaching. But they are unapproaching. They are assaulting me from every possible side. I am already down to two lives. I'm being absolutely raffled right now. There's so many enemies. Am I supposed to have found out how to do this? 'Cause I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I must be doing something wrong, because this isn't, it doesn't feel like, if I would succeed on this try, it wouldn't feel like an achievement. It would just feel like, oh, I've bashed my head against the wall enough times for it to finally work. Oh, and there is my last life. Come on, get that one. Oh, yeah, no, my guns are gone now. I need to hope that I get lucky and don't get struck. I don't even think the armored seat does that much, because if you have been hit and, you know, your armored seat is kind of everything that remains, then it's not that useful for your seat to still be there, because your guns are gone and your shield is gone and your tracks are gone. You can't do anything anymore. So the armored seat isn't even that useful, I don't think. Hold on, where is it? There, beautiful. That might be a bit more balanced out. I really am just bashing my head against the wall at this point. I'm not actively working on a good design for my vehicle anymore. I'm just hoping that at some point I'll find out the one thing that has made it really difficult. I'm still not sure I'll be happy with that, because it'll be like, yeah, I just didn't know. And then at some point, a random chance gave me the answer, and I didn't really have much to do with the actual success. But who knows? Maybe I'll do a really genius discovery in a second. I don't know. I can try maybe using the miniguns, because I'm not really getting that close to them. Because even if I do get close, well, mainly if I do get close, then I'm going to sink away in 3 million different pits. I'm not going to be able to aim at them. Because I don't know if you've noticed yet, but by this point the whole field is riddled with bullet holes. Okay, 2 repair tokens, that's quite a good thing. It really could just be that I'm getting really unlucky, or was getting really unlucky with repair tokens, and now I'm just, you know, I'm getting them right and left. Left and right. Whatever, I'm getting them in multiple places. And then still, that wouldn't feel like, oh yeah, I did it with the help of 20 repair tokens. It would still not feel great. Oh, I might just be a tough customer in this case. Alright. Because I didn't really do it before either. Like I managed to get Destructo, but not in a way of like, oh wow, I actually did the whole fight. It was more in a way of, oh hey, I whittled down over multiple times of losing all my lives, and then eventually I actually got the big bad guy. And then the game was even like, yeah, I don't know about that. How about you go again? Alright, I'm gonna get one more repair token from the back. And then I'm gonna do the in and outs. Oh, hold on. There is one more. Yeah, this terrain is just absolutely schmenkled. I hate to say it, but it's kind of schmenkled back here. Alright, I have some damn come on. Cool. It's like the moon, but worse. I don't know how much the moon is exactly, but it's probably worse than the moon. And I'm gonna get hit by that one. Right? Okay, barely. I think SMGs might be a better solution in this case, because I am really... I really am just attacking a lot of things from a distance. Maybe that's been a mistake of mine. Probably that's been a mistake of mine. I could probably have done one shotgun and one SMG. I think that would have made my plight a little less plighty, a little less difficult. Come on. I'm going to do a thing here where I repair. Bam. Now I get some more up close time with this boy. Just a little. It's a sneaky tactic, I know. But you know, I know that it's possible. I know that I can, you know, but... So, I think last time after I got the weak points, I got another battle. So I'm going to prepare for that mentally. And just really kick some bums. And there we go. Very nice.
Impossible. No organic can withstand the might of mega artillery destructo. This isn't over, Trailmaker.
What was it again? Please take us back to Sanctuary before any more botnacks show up. Yo, I'ma be real. I got just the vehicle for y'all. Look at that. Actually, I can add various engines to this. Look at that. How's that for a look at? Come on, there's a seat for all of it. It's only 3. I mean, I'm gonna be partially happy. Of course, it would be a fun engineering thing if I need to get more than 10 seats. But I'm gonna be partially happy if I only need the 10 as well. You know. But now, for now, I am happy. And then I need to get them back to Sanctuary. Is that that direction? Oh. Alright, I'll go through the right there. And then probably after I get them back to the Sanctuary, I'll end the stream there. Because it's been 3 hours. I have been enjoying myself. It's... I don't know. I haven't... hold on. Just need to make sure that that boy is not going to schmeggle my brinkets. think I'm fine, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll go through here. That was indecision. You just saw acting on my thingies. All right. And then when they get back, I will. I mean, I already said that actually. Hold on. This is the right engine here. Okay, cool. 190, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Look at that. Things magically transform. That's so cool. Spoons. Fish-shaped spoons.
You continue to impress, Trailmaker.
Yes, this one just might be what we need to actually defeat Overlord. You've learned to both master and honor the lands of Hoth. She blesses you, and as Waddles, we would be proud to fight by your side. Thank you. I completely don't remember what she sounded like at the start, but she sounds like that now. And I suppose that's the place where I'm going to end it now. So I'm going to say to everybody from YouTube, check out the Twitch. Everybody from the Twitch. Sorry. To everybody from the Twitch, check out the YouTube. To everybody from both of those, check out the absolutely hilarious buttons. Even funnier than whatever Grandma Nana Nook Tuk keeps hey-haying about. I haven't found, I don't know yet. But whatever it is, the buttons that are even funnier than that. They might be the funniest thing in existence. And then I am going to say, I hope to see you again the next time. Bye bye.